I don't know. Did I do it right? Really? I don't know if I did it right. Did I do it right? Hello, everybody who is in here. How are you guys doing today? Hi, Linda. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Deneen. Hi, Linda. Hi, Trisha. I don't know if I did it right I don't know how to do this. Hi, Deborah. You guys ready for our new hatch along? Hi, Gwen. Elsa, 875. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Sin. Hi, Amy. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Cheryl. Hey, Crystal. Other Crystal. Pop in Princess is in the house. Woohoo! Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Carrie. I guess I'll give it another couple seconds before we start. Hi, Victoria. I guess I should have had the mystery eggs. Hi, Kathleen. I have the mystery eggs right here. All righty. So it is a very bright day here today in North Pole, Alaska. Hello, Marilyn. Hey, Brenda. Persephone is probably getting ready to come over and make an appearance. So I need to lift the eggs up a little bit and hopefully she won't step on them. So I think this is our fourth hatch along. It's either our third or our fourth. Last year we did geese and we did ducks. And I think we did chickens too. Did we do chickens? Hi, Joyce. Can anybody remember if we did chickens last year? Or did I just acquire the chickens? Yes, we did. Okay. So this is a hatch along that we have not done before. So we have done the geese, the ducks, and chickens. So this time, um, we are going to do something different. Hi, Jackie. Um, Trisha, if you could put up a link, we're going to be doing a hatch along of Catornix quail, also known as common quail. Um, Trisha will drop a link and it will just show you a picture, I think, of what the quail look like. I'm not sure what picture she chose, but the Catornix quail come in a variety of different colors. They can be white, they can be black and white, they can be brown. Um, the eggs that I have um, they've come mainly from brown, but there are some white ones in there. Uh, And with every hatch along that we do, we have to remember that not all of the eggs are going to hatch. Hi, Jeanette. Not all of the eggs are going to hatch. Not all of them are going to be viable. So we do what we can do with what we have. I think I counted that we have 28 eggs. One egg does have a small crack in it, But since it has not opened up, hey, Melly, um, I'm going to try. I'm not going to do it in front of you, because I have to melt some wax. But I am going to try and repair that egg with some wax. We were successful. Hey, Jan, we were successful with hatching a successfully repaired egg. Last We did it with ducks, or it was either the ducks or the chickens, but I did drop an egg. It did crack quite majorly, but it did not crack all the way through, so we were able to save it with some wax. And we will try to see if we can repair this one, and if it is fertile, hopefully we can have it hatch. So if nobody has ever seen a Catornix egg, they are, oops, my trash can is over here. There was a feather in there. They look, no ma'am, you're not going to step on these eggs. Um, this is what one of the eggs looks like. They're little teeny tiny, maybe about an inch long. I'm trying to make sure Persephone doesn't step on anything. Here you go. Do you want to smell the egg? Here, it's right here. She's not quite sure what to make of this one. I think she might be tired of it. But they also come in, they can be darker. They can be a darker brown with speckles. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Joanne. So, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. So it's kind of hard to tell because the sunshine is coming in. But they are maybe about an inch tall. This one is a little bit bigger, and I'm sorry to the quail that laid that one. But uh, let's see if we can find a different one. No, I think all of these are pretty much all speckled. There are some that lay, just some solid with just a teeny tiny bit. Okay, so what do we know about Catornix egg or Catornix quail? Well, a lot of people raise them to eat. Um, what the majority of people raise them for. I'm raising them just so I can have some bird sounds um, in here with me, and of course to drive Persephone crazy. I mean, quail is very, very, very tasty. Yes, it is, Joanne. It is a very tasty bird. Um, Hi, Rosalie. So, um, we will probably eat some eventually. But I just wanted to have at least a mating set in the brooder that I have over here, just so you know okay, so we have some meat, we'll have some eggs. Oh yes, the eggs are good eating too. It takes um more eggs, obviously, because they're smaller. I think it's 4 quail eggs make up 1 chicken egg. It might be 5. I can't remember how many exactly it is. Are we going to eat them? Not all of them. But yes, sorry, Sin. Sorry to anybody hey, Jennifer. Sorry to anybody that is offended, but yes, we do raise a lot of our own meat. Um, the only thing that we do not eat is our goats. We have our goats for milk, and there are pets also. Hard-boiled quail eggs, yes, Lisa. We do hard-boiled quail eggs because we get so many of them at a time that uh, you run out of things to do with them. So you can just pop. I mean, they're like a bite at a time. You don't have to. Um, you boil them and then you peel them and then you just pop them in your mouth and go. Uh, you don't have to take a couple of bites. It's just one bite. Boom. That's it. Hey, Marianne, you're not offended. It just makes you sad. It does make me sad too. I will say, whenever we do, hi, Anita. Whenever we do, see, I didn't want to get into this, but I'll just say, whenever we do this, I'm the person that gives the last rites to whichever animal, and I'm leaving it at that. So let's go on with the hatching part. Quail eggs are also good for salad. You are right, Rosalie. So yes, we will be using the quail eggs for a variety of different things. Um, Geese and ducks take a long time to mature before they start laying eggs. Chickens take a long time before they start laying eggs also. The what am I trying to say? The Catornix quail, or hi Cheryl, or the common quail, they reach adulthood at like 8 weeks, which means that they start laying eggs between, just not too far after that. So the quail are full grown at 8 weeks, and um, that means that we get eggs pretty quickly. So the incubator is ready. This will be a very quick hatch compared to um, the others that we have done. We These will take 18 days. It's actually not Starbucks, Rosalie. It is it's just I make my own. I just save the Starbucks bottles. It is a mixture of chocolate milk and coffee, and I think mine tastes better than the Starbucks ones. But yes, we just run these through the dishwasher, and then that's how I make those. Um, oh, you have 8 baby chicks. See, that's why I'm doing these. I am not going to be doing waterfowl again this year. I think, Cheryl, I think we have 20, it's either 27 or 28 quail. Um, one of them does have a crack in it that I know for sure one does, but we are going to try to put some wax on it like we did with one of the eggs, to see if it is viable. The wax will at least seal it and give it a chance, as opposed to just throwing it away. It's a crapshoot, but we're going to try it anyway. So if you didn't see the eggs before, this is just this is what the majority of the eggs look like. They're normally this small, and this poor quail laid a pretty big one, so that probably hurt the quail. Rosalie, I have not had any successes this year because this is my first hatch. I will say, quail, I have a very hard time hatching quail. Um, I have had, mm, Oh, my throat is dry. I have had very little success with quail. Um, those were shipped eggs. These were not shipped eggs. These came from my friend's farm, and she actually has, I think, like about 40 or 50 in her incubator right now. I took the ones um, that had just been laid. So we will see how this goes. I don't know how she has her quail set up. So um, the incubator is ready. It is set at 99.5 degrees. The humidity is a little high for now. um, but it will come down as the time goes. Do you guys have any questions? Marianne, actually, these are Cotornix eggs. That's also known as a common quail. Bob White eggs are white, and they're actually smaller than this one. I have not had luck with Bob White quail hatching because not a lot of people have them here. So I have to have them shipped in. And the shipping, of course, there, oh, it doesn't do well to ship eggs. So you don't get a high hatch rate. Jeanette wants to know how many types of quail are there? Oh, my Lord. Tons and tons and tons of different kinds. The only ones that I am familiar with are Bob White quail and Cotornix. um, so I mean, you can Google it. There are some very pretty things, quail. They have little things on top of their heads. Um, there's tons and tons of them, but I am only familiar with Cotornix and Bob Whites. Bob Whites are actually my favorite, and I got something, but I have not had success with them. They, the ones I had, they were beautiful, and the boy never sang Bob White for me. So I gave them to a friend, and and after I gave them to my friend, he started singing Bob White. If you're not familiar with Bob White quail, if you listen to it, you can do it through YouTube or through everywhere. Um, you can hear whenever the male calls, it kind of sounds like he's saying Bob White. Um, Sin says there are 130 different kind of quail. Um, yeah, so that tells you how unfamiliar with quail I am, that I only know two. So, this is going to take 18 days. Today is day 0. We do not count today because this is the day that we're putting them in. Tomorrow will be day 1. Um, on day 15, on day 15 is the day that they come out of the turners. I do have turners, and they will turn the eggs for me automatically. So I don't have to worry about that. But I will go in. I'm going to try and put a number on just 2. Um, how many kind of hens are there? Like chicken hens? Oh, there's tons and tons and tons of those too. Hey, ornery, I love you. Um, oh, crotchety. Thank you very much. Woohoo! Hey, Suzanne. I'm a plethora of information. Why, thank you. Yes, chicken hens. Oh my Lord, there are so many different chicken hens. There's, I would say millions, actually not. There's cochins, there's cochin bantams, there's, miniature chickens, there's, regular sized chickens, there's, there's just so many, so many different types. Um, yeah, too many for me to name. Oh, I don't know how I'm sorry for those if you were sitting in there, but I thought you just did it the same way. I'm not sure how to do any of the scheduling lives thing. Um, so yes, this is another homeschool experiment. We do homeschool. Um, and so yes, we always raise animals of some sort for our homeschool. We are not having any baby goats. Uh, Last year, no, in 2019, one of my mama goats, it was my daughter's goat. She gave birth to quadruplets, three boys and one girl. Um, and she had a hard time coming back. And then, worms. And so she is healthy again. So we might consider breeding her this coming fall. One of the other moms had twins, and the other mom had a singleton. So we are not doing goats this year. So, any questions on are quail good eating? Quail are very, very, very good eating. Um, yes, and the quail eggs are great too. Um, oh, well, yeah, I don't know either, Trisha. I thought I could. I don't know if I schedule a live, somebody's going to have to explain. If I schedule a live, how do I go back to that live that I scheduled? I'm unfamiliar with this. I normally do lives at the I fly by the seat of my pants. Um, we have had so many chickens. Suzanne had one that she named Henrietta, and their rabbit was in love with her. Um, my favorite chickens are roosters. I only name roosters. Um, all the girls are always called mama, unless my grandson likes one. Hi, Amanda. Unless my grandson likes one, but he tends to like the roosters also, and he will give them some off the wall name. We had one chicken that turned out to be a beautiful, beautiful bird. It had little hearts on its feathers made little hearts, and it was just so cute. He named it Turkey when it was a little ugly, itty, teeny, weedy, bitty thing. He named it Turkey, but whenever it grew up, I ended up naming it Treya, which was heart spelled backwards. Um, so you guys aren't going to be able to see me put the quail eggs in the incubator because the incubator is over here, and the whenever I do it with my phone, because I am on my laptop, you guys will be able to see everything. Hi, Mildy. I don't know, Karen, did I say hi to you? If I didn't, hi. Um, are quail expensive to raise? No, they are not. Um, we feed them a game bird food when they're babies. I crush even though the game bird feed crumbles are really small for the babies. Um, they're even too big for them to eat. At least I think so. So I do crush those up. It's not a powder per se, but it is in smaller pieces for the quail. For their water, I put marbles or rocks in the water feeder because I don't want them to fall in and drown. This way, they can just get the water through the rocks. And they can crawl on the rocks if they want to and get into it that way. Hi, Sandra. Barbara had a rooster, a barred rock named Chicken Hawk. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. FFA Homeschool Edition. Kind of, sort of. We're not members of FFA, but we always do something farmy wise for homeschool. So any questions about quail that I might be able to answer? Your rooster is a barred rock. I have all of my chickens are at their winter resort and have not come back. They won't come back until the snow melts. Most of mine are bantams because they're easier to keep. Um, the fox likes them a whole lot better than the bigger ones because the bigger ones put up more of a fight. Um, we do have a resident fox that does like to eat whatever we have around here. So we do have to, oh, you had silkies, Jackie? I'm not a fan of silkies, but they are very broody. I love my broody Cochin bantams. Jeanette wants to know if homeschooling is better than public schooling. Um, I think it depends upon the individual, the parent, but especially the child. Some children need to have more one-on-one, and some don't. It was best for my son for him to be homeschooled. So yeah, it just depends upon your child. I think it depends upon your child. I love homeschooling. It's lots of fun. Um, you had silkies. Yes, they're not my favorite, but I do like them. Um, let me see. How long is our spring and summer? It varies each year. Right now, let me see. Uh, it is 9 degrees above zero. Um, let's see. I don't know when the sun rose, but today the sun sets at 6:45 p.m. Um, it will rise again at 8 o'clock in the morning. Um, we are starting to warm up a little bit and our days are getting longer. We typically have spring early April through May is what we call breakup when all of the snow is melting. Um, it can take a long time to melt, and we still have had snow in June and occasionally in July. We can never be sure when the season will actually start. Hi, Lou. Um, we just kind of go with the flow. I start raising inside the house before I put any animals outside. That way whenever they can go outside, they're old enough to go out there on their own, provided they have fencing, so hopefully no fox from our resident fox comes to steal them. Ooh, Anita did raking and yard work today. I know lots of people who homeschool their kids. Um, they Some don't like it, some do like it. It just depends upon the family. I am 100% a homeschool family, and if I could, I wish I could have done it all over or do it again and go back and do it all the time. Hey, Dee. So, are there any questions about the quail? Um, because otherwise, I'm going to shut this down and put these in the incubator. I'm going to repair the one that has a crack in it. Um, so the next time I will hey Teresa, the next time um let's see. We should be able to check in like 3 days to see. It's going to be hard to see because of the coloring of the eggs. As you can see, these are going to be hard to see through. For um, to candle, these will be hard to candle, just from the nature of the eggshell. What do I use to repair the egg? I actually use candle wax. Um, I'm gonna see if I can find it. Let me put this. I don't want them to fall and break. So I do have, I just can't remember what it looked like. But I do know for sure that I do have one that is cracked, and here it is right here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little indentation like right here. And um, I will shine a light through it. Actually, it has two of them. There's one up here and there's one over here. So they have not leaked through, which means that it's still stable on the inside. So what I will do is I just melt candle wax and I'll get a Q-tip. It's a very messy procedure, and I'll get candle wax and I'll put it over here, and I'll also look through with the light to see where the cracks are through the egg, and put it where the cracks are too. If it looks like it's not going to work, I will just toss this egg, but it looks like it might work. So we'll just have to see. It worked. It's worked many, many times for me. The last time, I think it was last year when we were hatching, I think it was ducks, that I dropped the egg and it was, about to hatch like in about 9 days. So I just melted some wax and, oh, I did it with a chicken egg. Okay. So, it was about to hatch. It hadn't broken open. There was no blood, no anything. Um, and it worked. It's worked before. So I'm a firm believer, as long as the integrity of the egg has not been, you know, what's the word that I want? Whatever word that I want. Um, it works. The incubator does not affect the wax. It stays, it does harden, but it doesn't melt. It kind of stays like a semi-hardened type of thing. It does, thank you, integrity, yes, compromised. Um, so actually I need to put this egg so I know which one it is. I'm going to put that right there. So yeah. Any other questions? Yeah, I'm hoping it works again too. It has worked like we've only tried it like 4 or 5 times, and it has worked so far with all of the ones that we have done. I am, and like what with any egg, I don't know if any of these will be viable, which means I don't know if they have been fertilized. It could be that we are trying to incubate a whole bunch of unfertilized eggs. So any other questions? Is that all? No more questions? Any questions about anything? Not just quail? All righty then. Well, I'm going to sign off here. And I love you all. And I'm going to put these in the incubator, and we have a countdown beginning. Today is day 0. Tomorrow is day 1. And I think on day 3 or 4, I will look to see if we have any eggs that are growing, or any embryos that have started to grow. And then we can start taking them out as I will be hatching other eggs. I just do not know, excuse me, when or what type. It's one of those, I wait to see what friends have, because a lot of times I will hatch things or eggs for other people. And like the waterfowl, I did end up keeping some, and I don't like waterfowl over the winter time. They're too hard for me. Okay, so I am headed out. I will see you guys later, and I'll see you guys on day 3 for sure to find out if any of these are fertile and growing. So, talk to you guys later. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.